Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Limbo. Sorry it's been a while since I uploaded a video, but I have exciting news. That girlfriend that I talked about last time, who was definitely real and 3D in the real world where I can actually touch her and talk to her like a regular human being because she totally is one, is now my fiance. Hooray for me! I asked her to marry me and she said yes. Feels good. So, I'm spending a lot of time looking for some place for both of us to live, looking into selling both of our houses, 80 million other decisions, yada yada yada. And that's actually what we're going to try to roll in today's episode, but for now, let's get to it. Okay, so you probably remember these two big things following behind me from last time. That's because the game did not save exactly where I thought it would. Oh well. Moving on. Back in this sort of nice, idyllic forest, except for this horrible brewing frog monster and whatever it was eating that made all these mushrooms. That's awesome. I will say this, I was in Boy Scouts all the way up until I was 18, and if you think the outdoors is this wonderful, idyllic, I don't know, sort of Garden of Eden, brother, are you ever mistaken? Now for the worst mechanic in the game. The one where the slug eats your brain. Ah, crud. So unfortunately the sunlight burns them, and they make it so you can only walk in one direction. They don't make you jump or kneel or anything else, but you do have to keep walking. Now luckily, darn it all, those things can eat the thing on your head, but we can't quite get there, can we? No. And now we're screwed. But anyway, you're supposed to know that they those guys eat the thing on your head. Come on, just drown. Hurry up and drown. You're supposed to know that those things eat the things on this worm, because if you remember, that's what they did a while ago. Now, I'd like to think that if we stayed in the light long enough that the thing would burst, but that's not how this part goes. So even were that to be possible, fact of the matter is it's just not how the next part is supposed to be. What it is supposed to be is you jumping over the block and then letting the light burn the worm. I feel like that should be like in a Taco Bell commercial or something. Is that racist? Should I have looked around before I told that joke? I'm sorry. Anyway, the nice little thingy up there will eat it for you. So nice. Anyway, let's go ahead and push this back where it came from. Not because we need it, I just wanted to. Yeah, baby. Nice to be in the sunlight. Yeah, anyway. Nature. Pretty ugly. You should look up how ducks reproduce sometime. It's pretty grisly. Although funny also. Kind of sounds like a plane flying overhead. And because this looks like a handle, why don't we just go ahead and push it? Nothing. Can we do that? No. Doesn't go so far. Alright. We'll figure out this little bit of clockwork later, shall we? But meanwhile, we've got a job to do. And a frog to catch? Small creatures are frightened of us. I guess that makes sense. When you think about it, who isn't frightened of human beings? Who shouldn't be frightened of human beings? There, see? We fed him. That was nice of us. Aha! Now I've got you. Come here, my little froggy friend. Come on. Come on. And then he starts pedaling it. I challenge anybody to have thought of this just on their own. Now we can actually power this thing thanks to our froggy friend. Yeah. You summon the rain, huh? Can't remember why this is good, but I'm sure it will be. I've never liked rain. Ever. Really. Oh, well, maybe I did when I was a little younger. Actually, I couldn't say for sure, but what I do know is I spent one summer camp in Boy Scouts, and it rained, literally just poured every single day. Every day. And, yeah, I don't know, you get tired of it after a week. Entire freaking week. Well, let's see here. This should be filling up, but of course, it's not quite getting there, is it? I wonder why. Maybe I need to grab this chain. If we let go, of course, it's not going to keep filling up, so we have to fill this up as best we can, and then get on over to the other side. And I believe the water level sinks too. This sort of brings a whole new mechanic to the game. Come on, log. What are you doing? Oh, that's right. Yeah, the log isn't. Oh. Don't worry, we're gonna get it right next time. Yeah, so it rained every day at this Boy Scout camp, and I gotta say, those crappy little, you know, like rain suits you get, those don't really last all that long. So we just got rained on every single day. For me. Ever since then, rain just not really as much fun as you might think. Quite alright. I've recovered after all. I'm a fully functioning adult who is getting married. Thank you very much. Oh, we even got I also got a ring. You have to get a ring, of course. Although this is just my own personal feeling on the matter. I went ahead and got a ring after asking her to marry me. Not because I was worried she would say no, although of course I was worried she might say no. But, you know, women are very particular about the jewelry that they have. And I just didn't know if I could pick anything she liked. So instead I got a diamond, and then we went and picked the setting out together. So that was fun. Oh boy. A lot of decisions coming up though. What's this? Oh, that's quicksand and it kills you. Well, anyway, a lot of big decisions coming up, like who ought to be invited to the wedding, and who's going to be the best man, and of course I'm kidding. Best man is my brother. I've only got one brother, and no sisters. So my parents are on the singular replacement plan, I guess you might say. Okay, let's just keep... Oh wait, they don't want to leave the box behind. You never leave the box behind. I don't know what's floating over there. I guess it's a snake, perhaps? Yeah, it broke. That's gross. Well, anyway, I'm going to keep on moving. Also, the beeping noise you heard in the background, that was me getting messaged by my brother, whom I have graciously decided to appoint as best man. Oh no! Now we're drowning. That's a fun mechanic. Anyway, so this part is gotta get this box around, and oh, you'll see. So, oh, what the? Come on, buddy. This way. There you go. I guess you can't push it up there, but you can pull it. That makes perfect sense. Somebody. Anywho, we'll just keep pushing it around. I think, yeah, so for this, whole wedding thing, you know, gotta get everybody's stuff together, you know, figure out who's doing what. Okay. Now we come over here, and... Oh, that's right, I did this wrong. My mistake. Well, we may as well just go get killed now. Spike's up here. Oh, the box will slowly overend. Physics works actually pretty good in this game, so just be advised. Komm süßer Tod, as the Germans might say. No, no, please don't crush me. Ah, no. I'm crushed. That's actually one of the least bloody deaths I think they've had in this game. Oh, it's disappointing, really. Anyway, then we're moving on out. Yeah, changes. I guess what I was trying to say with the wedding and stuff is just changes. It's kind of what life is just sort of chock full of. Now, you go here. Thank you. Don't go too far from there, thanks. Also, got a new job. Oops. I like how the sound goes out while you're under the water. And we just pull this aside. Oh, awesome. Now we're going to stand on our block. As I said before, physics applies to the block. You can tip it over. What was I talking about? Let's see. Changes. Yes. Sorry. I write myself notes because I actually want to prepare a little bit for this. You know, try to be a professional, all that good stuff. Now, the water is not going to stop coming, so you need to get things moving. I don't know why that there are bugs all over this box, but... Right, so getting married, that's a big change. I'm 35, this is my first marriage, and it will be my only marriage, one way or the other, I suppose. So that's good. And... I don't know, now the bugs are sticking to us. It's like we're smellier or something. Wash it off? No. Oh well. Yeah, we're just supposed to be stinky. Hey, don't judge, you know. Especially in the times we live in. The old baby is judging ever just the worst thing ever. Even though I'm kind of a big fan of it, but... So you can see, now the water is rising again. And you don't want to go super quick. You actually need to... Let's see. This floaty thing needs to be over there. From what I recall. No. No. Of course not. Gonna need to think of something. Let's see... should we do? Still smelly. Alright. Let's just get moving. Oh, I broke my own neck. Anyway, we may as well at least get rinsed off. These evil boogs. Okay, let's hope it pops up quickly. After all, we need the balloon. Yes. Let me just catch it really quickly. No, 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 you don't do that. You push it. You push it very quickly, and then you run. And you jump. So that's what you got to do. Now then. So here's the balloon. Luckily, it just sort of skates over for us. And we're going to make ourselves a little raft. Tip the raft over. Once again, physics does count. See? Yeah, it tries to tip you over, alright. But we were waiting for it. Ready and waiting for it. Now, we're going to move towards the light. Light doesn't really touch us. What a bummer. I believe that's the last of the forest, by the way. Now we're going to move into sort of cave land? Industrial cave land? Well, let's see. From here, puzzles get a little bit trickier. Or at least they do for me. Yep. And now we pull the levers. Pull this lever, pull that lever. Was there anything over here? I don't think so. Anyway, we gotta do this so we can float the other block over there. That little part here is really just introducing some new physics to the game. Where is it? Oh, Stupid, stupid, stupid. Let's see here. Alright, I think that's enough. I may be wrong, but you never know. I mean, I don't know if I've told you find people with YouTube yet, but no, not quite enough. And that, of course, is the solution, is that you just don't equalize the water completely. Okay. It's a little uneven, but should be enough for us to accomplish our task here. Yep. Barely. And now we just let this bit fall in. Displace a lot of water. Sluggishly run over to this box. And boink. We're out of it. Hooray for us. Just gotta step on these worms because, you know, screw worms. Anyway, getting back to my theory on comment on changes. Every time you figure something out, well, something new happens. So unfortunately, we can all see the worm up there. We don't want to deal with him, but we don't have a choice. I just wanted you to know. So we're just going to jump over here. Pull this block back. You have to kind of go quickly, or the horrible thingy over there, the worm, will get on you. And of course, once the worm gets on you, well, there's no more free will at this point, my friend, no, is there? I'll tell you what there is. Sunlight! And the worm doesn't like it. So, unfortunately, it didn't kill the worm, but at least now we're all going in the right direction. Hey, what, pip, pip? Interesting the worm doesn't make us actually go anywhere. We desperately want to be over there, but unfortunately, that's a trap. Can't really get there from here. Yet. Be patient. Oh! Pipes? No! No! Don't go this way! Oh no! Now the water is rising. Not that quickly, but it is rising. Let's see here. And as it rises, of course, we can see the pipes coming. Now you just gotta wait for change. You know, to happen on its own terms. So if you watch very carefully, you can see that this pipe is being squeezed out just by the curve of that thing there. And it's just being done in physics, by the way. And the only tricky bit is, I think we're going the wrong way, and I forgot. Oh, of course. I shouldn't have known should have known they would not be giving you all that time for nothing. You need to get hoofing it. Because after all, we need to go right, and right now, we're only going left. That's the business that we're in. Obviously, those spikes are just as real as any other spike in the game. So instead, we're going to turn around in the only way that makes sense. I mean, much as you do in normal life, right? You just, you know, you have to expose the brain-eating slug that's slowly chewing its way through your skull to get into the sunlight, and then let you turn around. I mean, it's just good science. That's all I'm trying to say. So speaking of my brother, of course I'm gonna have him be my best man. Really is the best man I've known in my entire life since he's older than me. That's literally true. Thank you, teenage girls. Literally true, literally. And yeah, so I'll be pretty excited for that. The last time I saw him when he was in town, we talked frequently, but I actually finally I sort of blackmailed him to donating to my I do bike rides, charity bike rides. Particular one that I really do. Come on, somebody eat it. There you go. Brain eating slugs. And so anyway, so I asked him to kick in a few dollars, which he graciously did do. Although when he did so, I told him that you know, this was a contest for seeing who was going to be the best man. You know. Okay, that was not my fault. That's just bad controls. As I've complained and whined before, the controls are a little touchy. Woohoo! Here we are on the surface. Rarely been so happy. Now, exploration is always rewarding, sort of, except in this case, when exploration doesn't go anywhere. So, we have to go this way instead. Then leap! Faith. Looks like all that stuff from the other Lost Boys didn't work out so good for them. Maybe they aren't even here. Maybe we're on a giant rooftop. Crazy. But how crazy is it, you may ask? Right. Let's see. Pretty nuts. Climb up this thing before it breaks. Oh yeah. Well, anyway, we're now in a totally new area. We're in a city, so we've managed to get through the caves, and we have we're definitely shut of the forest. I've talked to you about getting my new best man up to speed and making him donate to my cause, but well, what are brothers for, right? Darn it all. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope my rambling wasn't too nonsensical. And anyway, I'll see you next time on Let's Play Limbo.